Yoda Brothers, what's up? It's the director. Good morning to everybody out there. Series 6 is on its way tomorrow morning. Good Morning Madden just finished their stream. I'm going to give you guys a compressed version of everything that they talked about, give you an idea of what to expect tomorrow in Series 6. There's a lot to go over, so we're just going to jump right into it. So a lot of things that you can come to expect. You know, your series trophies are going to get cut in half like they always do. So if you're like 10 away from getting, you know, your Coach Madden token, get it done today, because that would be, you know, pain in the butt to have to go redo tomorrow, starting over at like 500. Let's take a look at the overall Legends rewards, your level rewards. These ones can get pretty exciting. You can choose any of 12 of the 90 overall Legends with the first one there. At 92 to 93 overall with the coin or the money pack right there. So that's 12 92 to 93 Legends players. You get to select one, and typically these ones come with like a coin player. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that one. I don't know what the highest coin player is. I think it might be an 88, maybe it is a 90, and those typically give out a lot of coins, and I'm not thinking that EA is going to give us that for $4, so I would maybe expect it's just, you know, a 92 to 93. At level 92, you're going to get an Ultimate Legends Fantasy Pack. This one can get exciting if you pull something nice. A lot of people like to save these free packs. No money spent guys will sit on these packs for a long time until somebody really nice comes out, and that's something to expect right there. So I don't know, I'm the kind of guy that'll just pull it right away, hope to get something, because I know what the market looks like. The market always drops, you know, over time. 93 can get new level challenges. These look pretty much exactly the same as last year. At level 94, you're going to get a 50,000 quick sell, which is really nice. You get, typically, I think most of us are going to make it out of here with at least 100,000 coins through the level grind. And this will be an exciting day tomorrow. I'm telling you, I'll be on this grind all day tomorrow, see if we can get it done ASAP. Level 95, you're going to get a 98 overall power-up pass. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I hope you guys saw the tweet where I kind of encouraged you guys to sell your night train lanes middle of the week while you could, because I knew that this power-up pass was coming out, and night train lane is probably the most expensive 98, at least at the time before Clowny, which I'm not sure what the Clowny price is right now. But I was able to sell my night train lane for like 850,000 coins. Felt good about it. He's kind of riding the bench right now until I can get this power-up pass. And now I'm at the point where, now that we got Chris Harris Jr., not super sure if I even want night train lane anymore, because the Chargers look really good at cornerback. So that's something, you know, just pay attention to stuff like that. It'll save you coins in the long run, and I'll post whenever I can too on Twitter, and I see something, I'll help you guys out with stuff like that. So just, you know, pay attention to stuff like that too. And if you're not using a night train lane, you can use it like on a Jadeveon Clowney. You know, maybe I'll use mine on Joe Thuney. That's pretty cool. But also keep in mind, next week we're getting another NFL free agency promo, at least the second part of it, and we should see 2 more 98 overall players. So I'm probably going to hold on to mine and see what I want to do with it, you know, when that time rolls around, because maybe there's another player that fits on all theme teams I'm really going to want, and it could be something crazy. Next up, 96, you're going to get another fantasy pack with exclusive store offers. I'm going to go over those in just a second. Next up here, 91 overall Legends Fantasy Pack. I think these are some of the packs in the store too as we keep going along. So 1291 overall Legends. Not sure if that's the one we just looked at. 94 to 95. I think these are the store offers. 94 to 95 overall NFL 100 Fantasy Pack. This one's pretty huge. The price of these players have been pretty high all year. Your Deion Sanders, your Randy Moss. Finally see them come down quite a bit. If you're one of those guys that wants one of these players pretty soon, I would try and grab it during the dip. You can typically expect all of these players to come down in price when a pack like this comes out. 400 Microsoft points, you know, for a 95. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, I should choose Randy Moss right now and try and get him on the auction block. I would do that, but at the same time, just look at the price before you choose your player, because maybe one of those other players that's not getting pulled as much is going for a little bit more. But if you want to buy any of these players, any of the 94 to 95 overall 100 fantasy pack guys, make sure to do it, you know, wait a little bit for people to reach the level in order to get it, to get their exclusive store offer, and start buying when you see the dip. And I can expect them to dip down to minimum what the 94s and 95s are going for right now, but more than likely a little bit less than that, maybe even a lot less than that. So keep that in mind. I may pick one up myself, but you know, you guys got to make sure, you know, you got these players on your team that you you pay attention to as well. 97 overall, you're going to get a 97 Ultimate Legends Fantasy Pack. Again, hopefully you pull something nice. 98 new level challenges. Again, these are the same as last year. Same thing to expect. Level 99, you're going to get a 99 overall power-up pass. This one's exciting. Currently, the only 99 in the game is still our Super Bowl MVP, I believe, which is Patrick Mahomes. Last time we saw this, it was, I think, a 97 power-up pass, 96 power-up pass, and the only player you could get was Cook, right? And at the same time, or Cooks. I feel like when a power-up pass like this comes out, it's kind of like a signal that something's coming really, really soon. So maybe we're seeing a lot of 99s coming in the very near future. I wouldn't expect that. I think it's a 99 for the first overall pick, or maybe it's a 98 for the first overall pick in the NFL draft promo. You could see like NFL movers come out for some of the big names. Like maybe we see like a 99 overall Tom Brady in a Bucs uniform for NFL movers, you know, at some point. You know, we got DeAndre Hopkins, you know, Calais Campbell, some of these big players that were on the move in free agency that weren't actual free agents, they were trades. That's something to keep in mind. Maybe Cam Newton too, if he ends up getting traded somewhere. I think more than likely he's going to get released. The 99 overall power-up pass, and I'll probably be holding on to mine because I don't want Patrick Mahomes right now. Here is, I think this is the final offer. Okay, I think this is when you get to level 99. You get all the way to level 99. This is the final thing that you can expect. It's a fantasy pack that contains 12 97 overall Ultimate Legend players. Now, this is important for two reasons. One, you choose any 97 overall legend. I'm not sure how many 97 Ultimate Legends are in the game right now, but this may indicate that this is the last week of 97 overall Ultimate Legends. That from here on out, it'll probably be 98s with like a limited 99. That's possible. Ultimately, you guys understand what I'm saying? So if they're going to have 97s and they're going to include all of them, then 97 Ultimate Legends need to be done, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm pipe dreaming here, because if it's a new one, maybe this pack is worth saving. If it's like a fantasy pack and it's random, you know, and there's more than 12 97 overall Ultimate Legend players, then maybe you get lucky and you pull one of the new ones. But to me, the way I'm reading it, it might be a time for an upgrade. You know, it might be time for a jump in overall in Ultimate Legends. But that's just speculation. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking. Your Master, Torrey Holt, coming out. This is the last time. Obviously, he's getting up to 99 overall, which is pretty spectacular. 97 speed, which is a great way to end the card. I've expressed myself in the past as wanting these cards to have any team chem on them. You know, I like the Jadeveon Clowney cards. I like the, you know, Kurt Warner cards and stuff like that. But if I were to choose, if it was up to me, I would make the cards that we grind for any team chem. And I would only give like maybe one or two cards that get any team chem in promos all year long. Like, you know, maybe just for the NFL free agency promo and stuff like that. It just feels like these cards that we grind for, they would stay on our teams no matter what. I find myself a lot questioning whether to keep Torrey Holt on my team because there's other players I want to try. But if he had a bolt, if he had a Chargers bolt on this card, he would never leave the team. And that's a way that I think would make these cards more worth it. If you're not a Rams fan and you still like Torrey Holt, but you're struggling to, you know, because you're trying to fit the Madden meta, trying to fit the MUT meta, then you wouldn't question it if he fit on your theme team. But this is a nice card. The only thing I don't like about him is the catch and traffic. But again, for a free card, it's pretty spectacular. Like if he was on the auction block tomorrow, he'd be 1,000,000 coins, but you're getting him for free. Series progression is pretty much the same way as it's been before. MUT Master. This one's exciting. Finally, we're getting 99 overall Pat Tillman. Now, I'm hoping that this Pat Tillman can last us the rest of the year. 94 speed, so I think the max you can get him to is 97 speed. It would be +2 with Brawler and then +1 with Coach Madden. And if you're a Cardinals fan, you can get him up to 99. You're just fine. The rest of us, I think 97 speed is it. I think for me, 97 speed is just fine, you know, at safety. But, you know, we're going to get to a point in Madden where it's like you've got all these other 99 strong safeties coming out, you know, like Darwin James and Jamal Adams. I don't want to get to a point where I'm like, man, I got to go bench Pat Tillman. He was a free card. I grinded all year for him, and now he's going to be right in the bench. Like, I hope that, you know, he's consistently that good. But you can see the 99 tackle, 99 play rec, 99 pursuit. He should be pretty nasty. The one thing that, again, other than his speed, that I wish was a lot higher because there's other safeties that kind of catch my attention because of it is the zone or the man coverage. You know, Derwin James, you know, Jamal Adams, guys like that, you can get both zone and man up pretty high. And they still have really decent hit power, and they're a little bit faster. They just kind of miss these middle tier stats, which a lot of people don't care of as much as these top two, or the top one and the bottom one. So hopefully he can last us throughout the rest of the season. Okay, let's keep jumping in. We're going to go through these ones really quick. The Gauntlet, this one's going to be pretty important, dudes. This one has some pretty important stuff to pay attention to, so sit back. 10 stars, 81 plus overall. 20 stars, 81 plus overall, 15,000 coins. So we're going to be seeing a lot of coins between this and the levels. 85 plus overall pack. 85 at 40 stars. At 50 stars, you're going to get a G3 upgrade token. Typically, these are the tokens that go into the players that we got before in the Gauntlet. So, you know, your Derwin James, your Devin White's in the first one, your Xavier Rhodes and guys in the second one, and then there's going to be a third choice here coming up soon as well. And then at 100 stars, you're going to get, yeah, the third one, Fantasy Pack of the brand new players. And then at 150, like I mentioned before, I told you guys there's a reward coming for the Gauntlet Expert tokens. I think it's coming now. So if you guys have been up to date, if you guys have some time even today, I would go back and make sure you do all of them if you want this reward. I'm going to show you what it is here in just a second. This is what the solos look like. Let's get into the sets here. Here's the Gauntlet Exchange. So those are the players right there. I'll show you guys the stats there in just a second. Gauntlet Expert Token. There's two ways you could do this. The 96 overall that you get from completing all the gauntlets, you know, every single gauntlet, every single star, you can get either a 96 overall player, which is fine, or a 94 plus overall auctionable player, which is also okay. To me, I was hoping that this reward would be a little bit better. I feel like in the past, stuff like this that was this long of a grind, we would get like an ultimate legend, sometimes a golden ticket, you know, sometimes a rookie premier, and a 96 overall player that's Nat doesn't seem as exciting to me. And the other big thing is that you can bypass these players. So what this 96 overall player is, let's say me, I have Derwin James, right? I can upgrade him with that upgrade token that you saw in the level progression there, the milestones. And then if I wanted another player from, like, let's say the same series, let's say I want Devin White as well, who was in the same series, that's what this 96 overall would be for all the expert tokens. That's what it would be. And that's as far as I understand it. I think that's how it worked, you know, in years past and times as well. The 94 plus overall auctionable player, not so sure I would be excited about that because I know I would pull a 94. Taking a look here, though, this is the big reason why I'm like, oh my God, why is it even... You know, is it even worth it to do all these gauntlet, you know, all the way through? Because it's actually pretty hard, because some of the gauntlet ones, one of the harder ones, like, it replaces your team with like a crap team, and it's just as hard as it was the day it came out. You know what I mean? And you can bypass all of that nonsense for 34,900 training. There's a quick sell train, or there's a training, you can skip it. You can skip it with training for 34,000 training. You can skip that whole headache. So tomorrow when Series 6 comes out, I can probably almost immediately just go skip my Derwin James in his power-up, you know, a 97 overall, without having to do any of the gauntlet stuff. So, don't know if I like that reward very much. Skipping along here really quickly, there's the quick sell there. Let's take a look at these other gauntlet players. Troy Aikman's one of my favorite, you know, field general quarterbacks, because he's got crazy throw power. For his speed, I mean, most people ignore it, but that's not bad for a field general. And then all his accuracies are great. The only thing he doesn't have great is throwing the run. But this is an awesome quarterback, especially for you Cowboys fans. Although Dak Prescott's probably going to be the preferred quarterback for most of you guys. Keith Bullock coming out too, 89 speed, which is not bad. He's a pass coverage linebacker, so keep in mind these bottom stats down here. I wish they would just put, you know, your hit power and your zone coverage in here too, because you would, you know, see a better representation of what this card is. He has really, really good zone coverage at decent speed too. So if I were choosing one and I didn't have Jadeveon Clowney, I think it would be Keith Bullock. He's pretty nasty. Wayne Shrebet, 92 speed. That's not great, man. Unless you're a Jets fan, he's probably gonna be great in the slot, kind of like my Keenan Allen. He's got great catching and stuff, you know. But this got to be a specific theme team in order for it to work for him. Merton Hanks getting 193 speed, you know, a little bit slower at free safety, but there's so many Niners theme teams out there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be grinding for that card. And then Ty Law, 93 speed, you know, he's pretty good too. He's not bad, you know, 93 man, 93 zone, 94 press. He's just fine, but a lot of people have him, or you can get him as a team captain if you're pretty desperate. Big things to look forward to tomorrow. You got your series redux. Here are all the new players coming out. And then you got your John Ross, Vita Vea, Jalen Ramsey, Too Tall, Gale Sayers. You know, your NFL honors cards, your Super Bowl cards. Important stuff right there. But a big one is the new power-ups coming out. Damian Williams, Eric Kendricks, Dak Prescott, Jordan Hicks, Jordan Poyer, Carlos Dunlap, Frank Clark, KJ Wright, Leonard Fournette, Ed Oliver, Jared Cook, John Ross, Those are new power-ups. And then additionally, I felt like there was another list in here. Yep. A.J. Johnson, Gardner Minshew, Jerome Baker, Cortland Sutton, Tier Whitehead, Christian Kirk, Ryan Tannehill, that's a big one. Brian Poole, Ryan Fitzpatrick, also a big one. He's been on like a billion teams. Jack Barrett, and Antoine Bethea, DJ Moore, and Shaq Thompson. So if that pertains to you, or if they've ever played on your team, be prepared. I'd go pick up all the pieces for their cards if you want to power them all the way up. The exchange set is going to be 93 to 94s to get a 95 or 96. So 3 players, 93, 94s for 95, 96. Pretty standard stuff. Then we're getting to the final part of this video. There's your competitive master right there. I'll take a look at him in depth here in just a minute. As far as I know, they're going to be adding the rest of the Madden collectibles in here. So let's say you had them all done. I think they were going to add like 3 in this series. Maybe it's 6. I'm not quite sure. He went through and looked at it, but you should be able to get all of the Madden tokens done, you know, by the time this comes out tomorrow. If, let's say, theoretically you had like, you know, 6,000 trophies, like you should be, you know, done by now. But that's something you can start grinding towards. I'm going to start grinding towards it. You know, now that the trophies aren't going to start getting cut in half, I'll probably start grinding, try and get this Coach Madden done. Then your Delaney Walker, 88 speed, 89 run block. So very similar to the Hunter Henry that came out yesterday. Great, you know, second tight end. Great run block and also great speed. He does have a power up, so he's going to be really, really nasty with that additional speed. And then house rules. Last thing, house rules tomorrow coming out. The rewards are pretty simple. They're pretty easy. 25 wins. It's going to give you 87 to 94 free agency packs. And you're going to get 2, or excuse me, there's 1, 1, and then 2, and then 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 87 to 94 fantasy packs, and then 2 90 to 94 fantasy packs. So theoretically, I mean, with a little bit of luck, you can get a free 96 overall card, right? I think it's what, 3 or 4 90s, and then like 4 87 to 94, something like that. That could be kind of cool. 25 wins isn't much to ask either. So I would say this is one definitely to participate with, because you can get a free 96 overall. And maybe even hold on to it to do like a set, you know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know if they're going to open right away, but I'll probably hold on to mine and try and open them next week. I'm not quite sure. Maybe open them this week because you're guaranteed them all in the same phase. Something interesting to think about. I'll do a video on that too in a little while. And then lastly, if you want extra trophies, this is what to look at, you know, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and you're going to get like 100 trophies every single one. And that's it for Series 6. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. I hope you guys got all the information you need out of this. There's a lot to do tomorrow in preparation. Just, you know, get on there, start grinding levels. I think the first thing I would do is grind levels like crazy, because those rewards are definitely going to be better than anything else you're getting in this phase. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. If you guys liked this video, hit us with a like and sub. We just hit 9,000 subscribers, and we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. And then after that, the sky's the limit. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director, and as always, stay frosty.